Hello, this is Aaron Maller from Parallax, and this is a quick video to go over a strange bug that we are seeing when using our window components. So to start, I'm going to throw a wall in, and then I'm going to put a brick wall on the outside of it because I do my exterior walls as dual components, and so there we go. We're going to do a quick join geometry, and then we are going to load in a window, and we will load in a double window. There we go. I'm going to pick the double casement window, and I will place it in the exterior wall. Now, a couple other things to tidy it up is I will tell the window how thick the dual wall condition is, which is 10 inches, and we'll get something like that. Now, these windows have the nested components that are made to interact with the walls differently, and so I will go ahead and emulate the exact condition of the exterior full window surround that we were looking at with this particular issue. And so we had 2.5 and 2.5 and 6 inches and 0 inches and 6 inches and 1 inch and 1 inch and 0 inches and 6 inches and 2.5 and 2.5 and 6, and we want the sill cut out of the wall to be 0, but I'm going to leave that for a second. I'm going to leave it on 9 3/4 of an inch. Now, I've dug through the window surround family and the parent window family and verified everything is built correct. There's no goofiness actually going on that's warranted. However, if you wish for the sill to not actually cut out the wall, because right now it is. So if we were to go to a wall section and look at it, you would see that right now we have a 9 3/4 inch void being cut out of our double wall condition. Now, because this window trim is actually just being applied to the wall, we want to tell it, just like I quickly did for the head void cut out in the wall and for the jamb void cut out in the wall, we want to tell the sill void cut out in the wall to simply be at 0. Unfortunately, when we do that, you see that the sill or the window surround component completely jumps off the wall. If you were to dive into the components, you'd realize this makes absolutely no sense, since the constraint on that family is actually to that point, and it's not 4 7/16. It is actually reading the 2.5 inches of the sill and the jamb and the head. They're all independently controlled. So there is no reason for it to be doing this, and the question was, why is it doing that, and how do we fix it? Well, it's part of a really bizarre Revit glitch, and the answer is quite funny. After you have edited the nested family type to generate the size that you want, even though we know that gap should not exist and we don't want it to exist, now, for whatever reason, you need to just go down to your project browser where that family is saved, the parent family, not the nested family, and we're going to rename that parent family Junk. After you rename it Junk, we're going to reload the same family again. Now, past experience would tell us that since we're doing this, it should prompt us to reload and overwrite all of the nested components and their types, especially since we know the nested components type now doesn't match the one in the library because we just edited it. For reasons unknown to us, it's not going to ask that question. So we'll pick the casement window, and we'll place it in the wall, and lo and behold, the family is now fixed, even though we've changed absolutely nothing. Now, you can even select Junk and switch it to the exact same family that's not Junk, and your windows are fixed. I'm submitting this to Autodesk as well. We've had some ongoing issues with a lot of the parallax content that has a high number of shared nested components that are parametrically constrained. In the parent family, we're not sure what's causing some of this behavior, but again, I've got them also digging through the components, validating that there's nothing that's done incorrectly or wrong in the components. So hopefully this isn't too much trouble for you. If you reload or if you rename your family to junk, then load it back in and then do a select all instances in the project and switch them all, they should fix themselves. If they don't, shoot me an email and I will be happy to do what I can to get it fixed for you. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later.